talent with industry needs, and he will also shed light on how this skill framework can be a solution, as well as to give us further insights into what this framework is all about. As it stated, Fundamentals 101. So, John, it's over to you, my friend.
Awesome. I appreciate that. And I appreciate first the opportunity to join you and your amazing audience to share what really is a passion for me, the individual. Again, pardon me. I'm John Kleist III, and this is not just another framework introduction. Today, we ignite a movement, a global awakening to the power of skills as the most strategic asset of the digital era. This is SFIA 101, the language of skills. It's not just a name, but a call to clarity, a declaration of capability, and the end of assumption as a business strategy. Transformation is on every corporate agenda. But beneath the buzzwords, we're facing a silent epidemic, skills blindness. We've been hitting titles, promoting tenure, and trusting just gut feel. But capability cannot live in the shadows. The digital world rewards precision. And unless we start measuring skills with the same rigor we apply to revenue, transformation will remain simply theater. SFIA ends the guessing. As Richea mentioned, SFIA stands for Skills Framework for the Information Age. It's the global benchmark for defining, measuring, and mobilizing digital skills. It's trusted in over 200 countries by governments, global enterprises, and forward-thinking individuals. It doesn't care about job titles. It cares about what you can do and how you prove it. It's evidence-based, bias-neutral, intelligently simple. SFIA is the DNA of workforce truth. Every team, every function, every region, speaking dialects of competence. SFIA ends the chaos. It provides a shared language for talent. From boardroom strategy to the delivery trenches, when strategy, HR, and capability design speak the same truth, magic happens. Execution accelerates. Alignment locks in. And every investment in people becomes a measurable impact. So behind this transformational force is the SFIA Foundation. SFIA Foundation is a neutral, global non-for-profit founded in the year 2000. They don't sell tools. They don't sell services. They steward truth. The community-led movement evolves in real time. It's shaped by practitioners, validated by industry, and trusted across sectors. It's open, accessible, built for impact, not profit. 147 skills. You see a chart there on the left. Real, actionable capabilities that elevate the digital skills crisis to the boardroom. Senior leaders don't care if they're short on Jira developers or AWS engineers. Regardless of the vendor, they care about shortages in application development, digital forensics, machine learning. Those additional details that you typically would be a Microsoft cert or a Cisco cert or CompTIA cert or any of those types of L&D programs, they are skill attributes in the world of SFIA and are typically micro-credentialed under the overlay of SFIA. So from cybersecurity and AI ethics to architecture and service design, SFIA is continuously updated. It's currently on version 9. It's globally calibrated, and it's modular by design. and scalable by necessity. SFIA is the backbone of technical and non-technical roles. SFIA brings structure to the workforce, right? Conversations that have lived too long in ambiguity. SFIA empowers you to build with precision and hold everyone accountable at every level for what they can do. But SFIA doesn't just describe the work. It describes it the way work is done. There's 7 distinct levels of responsibility. SFIA assesses autonomy, influence, complexity, and business acumen, not as isolated traits, but as interdependent factors. A professional who follows does so under close direction, with minimal discretion and influence limited to their immediate team. In contrast, someone who initiates and influences operates with substantial independence. They shape agendas, right? That they are escalating influence into what makes SFIA unique. It transforms talent measurement into both an art and a science. It's not just about skills, it's about situational leadership, scalable impact, and maturity of judgment. From entry level to executive, SFIA renders professional growth not just visible, but measurable, actionable, and aspirational. So here's the uncomfortable truth. Most organizations are operating on a myth. We assume we know what people can do. We assume a degree means proficiency, that years of experience means mastery, that certification means competence. But these are proxies. They're not proof. SFIA replaces assumption with insight. With one model, we can ask 3 questions that matter most. What skills do we have? What skills do we need? And how do we close the gap? With governance, not just guesswork. This isn't just theory. Governments, defense agencies, banks, universities, tech giants, they're already using SFIA to drive smarter talent strategy. Workforce planning is elevated to workforce agility with clarity. L&D investments are made with purpose. Everybody listening has been in a course they were highly underqualified for or overqualified for. We want to avoid that happening with highly tailored programs to escalate people through the 7 levels of maturity. The role designs are backed by data. Promotions and hiring are based on validated, evidence-based capability. Even compliance and audit functions are using SFIA to assess workforce risk. SFIA is practical, it's proven, it's a countrywide standard in Australia and New Zealand, and it's proven it works. Let's be real. AI is not asking for permission. Team members are using it whether IT knows about it or not. Automation isn't waiting for HR policy. The roles of today will likely not exist tomorrow. SFIA equips you to track these emerging skills, respond to disruption, and build resilience into the very structure of your workforce. It's the GPS for future readiness, confidently guiding your organization through constant workforce capability uncertainty. Visibility changes everything. When skills are objectively verified, intelligently mapped, you unlock previously invisible talent. It's one of my favorite outcomes that you get by adopting a skills first approach to your teams is most organizations' skills inventories are aligned to their existing job roles. They may be taking self-paced courses. The MIT offers most of their courseware out there as open source. You just don't get a degree. When you combine that with digital badging, which you see on the bottom left on your screen there, and a platform like Skills TX, I really don't want to turn this into any type of sales presentation, but the function of software makes this a living skills ecosystem. People are empowered, leaders are informed, and career development becomes a force multiplier, not just another checkbox. For individuals, the journey starts with a mirror, a self-assessment. SFIA version 9 gives you the ability to baseline your current capabilities with objectivity and clarity. From there, you explore the gaps, the delta between where you are and where your potential can take you. Once those gaps are clear, the Skills TX talent experience helps you align with over 600 globally recognized digital roles. So if you're a level 2 Azure administrator, I don't like the level 2 part, but let's just say you're an Azure administrator. Those roles you're going to find in some global frameworks and such that are out there. So it's a great place to start for the individual, because you can really look at the global workforce and what's out there to go and pursue while staying rooted in the core of what you do. I encourage you, you don't need to overthink this, right? SFIA aligned learning programs, once you've got your free assessment, makes that game change to owning your skills. We love the hashtag own your skills, because the excitement that an individual gets about taking an L&D program, participating in coaching and mentoring, when they own their skills instead of your boss or your supervisor or HR telling that you have to take a course, it's really transformational. And with SFIA, you get the insights and the momentum to own your skills. The very first step for organizations serious about transformation of their digital talent is to take the Skills TX Talent Management Maturity Assessment. It takes 10 or 15 minutes, and it reveals where you stand versus global organizations and what's holding you back. From there, SFIA becomes your foundation for strategic talent transformation. You begin integrating it into HR and learning and development programs and your technology stack. You use it to audit current capabilities and create a governance model that aligns talent to business value, benchmarking your maturity against global leaders. This is how future fit enterprises and governments are designed, one verified skill at a time. My call to action to you is that your job title, it doesn't define you. Your certifications don't guarantee relevance, but your skills, they're your currency. They're your edge. They're your story. Own them. Grow them. Let SFIA be your mirror, your GPS, and your runway. The future belongs to the organizations and the individuals who speak the same language of capability. So in closing, I thank you for leaning into this. Richea, again, I really appreciate you giving me the opportunity to share with your audience why at Skills TX our mission is unlocking humanity's passion for potential. It's the core of why we operate. If you're ready to move from static roles to dynamic capabilities, if so, If you're ready to stop guessing, start growing, then SFIA is already your future. Let's connect. I'm on LinkedIn, most of your social media channels. The language of skills is here, and it's ready to be spoken fluently by you. Thanks for your time. I look forward to collaborating with you soon.
Okay,
Richey?
great. Definitely. I mean, I appreciate your time as well. So one of the very important aspects um, has to do with how do we actually get started for people who really want to, organizations that want to undertake these assessments in terms of moving forward.
Well, let me go back to sharing my screen then. I did put a QR code on the last two slides there where we talked about the individuals and the organizations.
Mhm.
Individuals can take a free SFIA assessment, courtesy of Skills TX, and a lot of the functionality that I talked about in there. Let me get my live share screen going on here again. So let me go back a slide. So, for an individual that's interested in creating their own individual skills inventory, well, you can go onto the Skills TX website via this QR code and complete a free SFIA assessment.
Okay,
From
awesome.
there, you can explore your gaps. Once you get a visual relevance of what your skills and competencies look like, to me, that's where this gets fun. Doing an assessment is, that makes people feel some kind of way, regardless. So, our tool allows you, once you have a profile, like you got it visually. I don't want to turn this into any type of product demo, but when you've got all of that both at the individual level, it gives them that own your skills thing I was talking about in the presentation, but it also elevates that conversation to senior leadership and boardroom at the biggest companies in the world, right? They they just simply don't care about the micro credentials. They need to know that we're short 60 IT project managers or that we have 60 extra IT project managers, right? And it's one of the things I that keeps me going here is that SFIA is good in a good economy as well as a bad one, right?
Exactly.
It doesn't matter if you're looking to figure out how to downsize your organization, do it objectively based on the skills you need and what you have. Uh, or you use it to attract, retain, and develop the best digital talent in the world. It's both universally applied.
Awesome. Well, guys, I mean, there you have it. As it stated, that's Sophia 101. That's the fundamentals in terms of understanding it, the overall mechanism in a nutshell. And of course, there is far more depth to this and what it has to offer. So you can definitely stay connected to John for sure. Reach out, make the connections, and of course, you can connect with me as well on LinkedIn, and we will be more than happy to provide further details. So, guys, John, I'm not certain if you have any more, I mean, inputs or insights at this point. I mean, if not,
I have one final thought. I think I was doing a disservice not to let everybody know that Sophia I mentioned it, but it's free. You can go to the Sophia Foundation website, sign up with your own individual accounts, all of the documents and things you might want to post over your office. That's what the Sophia Foundation is all about. So beyond some of the Skills TX stuff I mentioned, go ahead to the Sophia Foundation website. Sophia 9, there's a ton of resources. Watch the launch webinar. One of the senior administrators in the Australian government spends 15 minutes talking about how transformational it's been for the government of Australia. So there's no shortage of resources, and they're all free. So I didn't hop on the Sophia Foundation website as well.
okay, great. So there you have it, guys. I mean, definitely take go over there. I mean, jump on, check out the necessary resources, and yeah. Until then, I mean, stay connected for future presentations, as we are all about. I mean, within this community, to build and to develop each other's skill sets. So see you guys until then. Stay connected. Bye.
Thank you.